All right, hello everybody. What's up? We're back. Sorry, YouTube. We're here to do a little bit of coverage of Grand Slam. It's Grand Slam season, people. For those of you unfamiliar, over the past few months, there have been several lower tier cups that have been going on. They're, best of three, single elimination, and all of them, the farther you go, contribute points to a bigger Grand Slam circuit, which now we are in the playoffs of. As you can see by this this graphic behind us. So yeah, the top 16 people are listed here, and they're just matched up, standard type bracket type stuff, first seed versus 16, second versus 15, so on and so forth. The format is kind of interesting. There are 6 tiers included, but 6 doesn't really lend itself to conducive, like basically it's an even number. So like they need to take away a tier to make it not an even number, so there's like a decisive victor in like every match. And that's why you see these no NU, no LC, no Ubers, whatever, all of these things basically just tell you what tier got dropped based off the preferences of both the people playing. So it's like a whole thing. It's a little convoluted, but at the end of the day, there are 5 tiers here, and RU is, well, it was included in every set besides the Fogbound Lake lax set. Now, an RU game wasn't played for every set, but we did get 4, and I have some co-casters here with me today to kind of go over and look at these games. Y'all can say what's up.
What's up?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, so that's Heatranator, that's HJK, and we're going to be looking at some of these games. Let's get right into it. First off, we'll be doing these in chronological order, so whichever game happened first, followed by, all the rest. And the first one up this week was Mind Gaming versus Michu. This was the first RU game of the week, and we got some interesting stuff here. You see a Palmot from Michu's side, which you don't really see a ton in RU. And then Mind Gaming has like kind of a more regular looking team, but there's a Gligar there, which is a little bit interesting on a team like this. I think you don't really see Gligar a ton. Yeah, what do y'all think about this off preview?
It's definitely.
Oh,
Sorry, you go first.
okay. I was just gonna say that the Mind Gaming's team looks very like defensively sound, and the first thing that I saw on matchup was that it looks really, really hard for Michu to break through like Gligar, Slowbro, Registeel, AV Cycle. Like it's really hard. But other than that, it seems like the if the Palma has like Ice Punch or something, it has the potential to break through all of those guys. So
I mean that was the
there's
first thing that
options.
I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
It's like Palmot's speed tier is really good. Barring the Scarfers, it is faster than everything except the bike. And it does kill everything if it has Ice Punch. Like, double shock to
Yep.
Slowbro, Ice
Yeah.
Punch, double shock, close combat, close combat, close combat. He got the tools. Maybe. Maybe he has the tools. Because, like, you never know what these guys are running. Like, maybe he's on some revival blessing,
Right.
like, nonsense.
Mhm.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I also noticed in this was there's no. Oh well, there technically is a dark resist, but the dark resist is like it's a Palmot on Miku's side,
Yeah.
so Crook is definitely annoying for that team. So
Yeah, especially if it's
yeah,
like...
it's definitely an interesting structure, but getting double lack into double ground is definitely pretty awkward,
Yeah,
to say the least.
especially if it's like a banded crook, because it's like if you're a scarf crook or something, like high key you can kind of just like use slow run as a crook tank. But if that guy's
and
banded, then
yeah,
knockoff is just doing tremendous things versus this team, especially since again,
yeah,
as far as crooks, speed tier, I mean you get decently free clicks in front of like maybe Registeel or perhaps Gardevoir if it's not Scarf. But yeah, let's get right into it. I think that was pretty good pregame. So we see the Slowbro come out, we see the guard come out, Trace regen, cool. We'll be informed like basically immediately what this is, and that is a Choice Specs Gardevoir, judging from that
Thanks,
80%
dude. That's
yeah. That's
tough. That's really tough.
that exploded into that Slowbro. So that guy has been super chunked, and as we just talked about, that Crocodile could be kind of tough to deal with, and it would be check in like a full health Slowbro is no longer a check when it takes 80% on turn 1. So that was fun. Michiu scalds in the Gardevoir, which is like cool if not for Trace. which means you've done a net 0% for 80 on your Slowbro. So
Yeah, you probably just want to try to like get like the skull burn, which will definitely chip it over time. But yeah, this Slowbro is just kind of going to be dead weight,
Okay, we see a
which
good
is
double
awkward.
into Crook on that Registeel turn. Mind Gaming predicting the Reggie to come out, as that is your only fairy resist. So we see Crook. We see now that the Vern has come in. It is in fact Choice Scarf, and that guy just gets a nice little 59% off on this Vern. Nox again, pretty free. Vern, Roost, and this just lets in Gardevoir, who is traditionally one of a pretty good swap into Vern, but we do see the U-turn, which is nice. And here we get into kind of an interesting turn because, like we were talking about a little bit before, Palmot does break everything if it has the right stuff.
Yeah.
And Gardevoir is confirmed specs now based on that turn 1, so it's kind of an interesting predicament for Mind Gaming. What do y'all think you would do here? Do you go hard Gligar? Do you go maybe some other mid ground? Perhaps Slowbro, because that's something like that.
Slowbro, yeah. Slowbro isn't doing a butt ton in this MU, I feel like. So like just being able to scout that is probably good.
Okay.
Like kind of, but I think the Slowbro will wall the Palmot if you Terra it. So you kind of, I think I'd probably do like go hard Gligar or Registeel and then double into the Slowbro.
I see.
Yeah,
So
that's
that I could
also a
Terra
good
it.
idea, yeah.
Well, let's see what Mind Gaming decides to do. He does, in fact, go hard Slowbro, eats that double shock, takes 93%, and that is Life Orb Palmot damage. So you get a close combat here, or an Ice. Okay, so it does reveal the Ice Punch. That's actually a 50-50, I guess, kind of, right? Because, CC or Ice Punch, both of them are killing the Slowbro, but, Ice Punch is blowing up the Gligar, CC is blowing up, Registeel or whoever else.
Yeah. Ice Punch, I think, there is probably fine, because, like, I don't think Ice Punch does enough to where it can, like, OHKO, and if you go back to the Slowbro, then it's awkward, because so Ice Punch I do get there.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good call out still.
So we do see the Slowbro come in after a little double action. That guy is now
The Slowbro is back at full.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not back at full. He's at 77. So he can't actually switch into Palmot yet, but is pretty close.
Yeah. But he's about to, right? You just U-turn here? Oh, he knocked. Okay, sure.
Yeah. This
You
Racker
get the
is also
U-turn,
faster,
you
which is
get
pretty good.
guard on a trick. That's interesting. Okay, so
yeah. And now it's back at full, right? Like the Slowbro is actually back.
Yeah. So the Slowbro is in fact back at full. I do imagine. Oh, we see a T-Wave come out. All right, cool. It was Colbert Berry Slowbro too, which is like that's interesting. Sure.
I think probably
Forest
just
Sphere
to try to-
Raikou, big hitter. Okay, loses your boots. That's interesting. Forest Sphere again?
Yeah, it's
no.
definitely weird.
Huh.
Oh no, staying. That's I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, well here's the thing. The Raikou was faster, confirmed, which is interesting. That means this bike is like
Yeah,
300. It's just less than 360, so that's
probably faster
nice to
than
know.
like Torn and Mouse and that. Some people
But
believe
you
that.
didn't go for the second Aura Sphere, nor did you try to predict Gligar with Scald. Oh, you had Scald. Nor did you try to
Yeah,
predict
you had
Gligar
Scald,
with
so I don't-
Scald.
You either Scald or Aura Sphere, I feel.
Instead, you just get the
I kinda
Volta.
just-
I mean, this is still useful. Palmont comes in.
Yeah.
We see
And then you
Gligar
giant
this
kind
But
time.
now you go
CC.
Slowbro. Or you can go Gligar, sure, that's fine. But then you go Slowbro after, right? Surely?
I mean, I don't think Ice Punch kills
Well, I
this, so
don't
you
think-
could try to just
Yeah,
take
it
the
doesn't,
kill.
yeah. Even though it's Iron Fist, I don't think it has enough.
I mean, Gligar's pretty bulky. I mean, it'll kill now.
Well, definitely.
But Mind Gaming
Yeah.
is trading damage on the Gligar for a Toxic on the Vern, which is cool. Now you just get hazards up. That Vern is on a timer. You've already Dracoed once. It's not going to do a ton to you. U-turn isn't really a big threat. And we've already confirmed Guard no boots, Palmot no boots, Raikou got knocked no boots. Registeel is, realistically no boots. So that spike is putting in, overtime. The only guy at this point, I think, who could be boost is like Slowbro. But, I mean, it's... There's probably some likelihood that it's not boots on Slowbro either. Maybe it's like helmet or cloak or some shit like that. We'll see later. But that spike is very useful for, potentially even like 5 out of 6 guys here. That's a pretty nice stay in with the Gligar on the trick. Doesn't want to lose lefties on the Registeel on a hard on that guy.
Yeah.
And then so instead you get to thwart that. You get the U-turn. Bike comes in, and that's a free, I think, knockoff here, right? Yep.
Yep.
This Reggie
Yeah,
has
that's a
lost his
free knock-off,
lefties,
Reggie.
and at this point it almost feels like you're just mind tightening the screws here. That Vern is off boots as well. Random Thunder, which
Thunder.
is cute, but ultimately does not do anything. Wow.
Yeah, that's not doing
Got skull
much,
burn.
so
Ah. Okay, Raikou comes in. Yeah, we know this Crocodile too is Scarf. So that guy can always be like a pretty reliable revenge killer for this Raikou. He pulls the trigger here, Aura Sphere, and kills the bike. That is nice. I mean, you get him on, which is cool. But at the same time, again, that Crook is just like right there. And with spikes up and stuff, the Vern Toxic, even if you switch Vern into Earthquake, it's still not even that good. Because, like, you're taking the Tox damage, you're letting in Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Your Registeel's lost
The other thing,
leftover, it's
honestly,
burnt. It's,
the other thing is also Slowbro becomes way more threatening for Miku because like the guard is chipped and now Raikou can't reliably switch in since like Psychic move just
That
kind of
Gunk is
needs it.
insane, no? Surely you should have Earthquaked. If you
yeah, no,
missed
there was no reason to
don't
Gunk
you,
there.
like, lose?
He just did that for no reason. I assume Gunk had to have killed, but yeah, no. If the Raikou just stayed
Probably,
in
but
and
yeah, I
clicked
think you
Aura
just
Sphere,
EQ.
then, I mean, yeah, I feel like there might actually have been odds where Raikou can just win the game later.
Yeah, he might have just tried to like mid ground or something, I guess.
I
Like
just have to assume that
Gunk
Gunk killed the
KOs and
Raikou.
then
Like, that's
No,
bit
Gunk
weird.
probably did kill, but it's like if you miss there, you just lose the game. And that seems incorrect.
I mean, I don't know if you just
Yeah.
like lose outright, but it definitely becomes like way.
Don't you? Because
harder.
it's not Scarf Guard. So how do you revenge it?
Okay, here's the thing: the Raikou has Electric Move Volt Switch, so if you ever want to click the Volt Switch, you have to like switch out.
That's true.
So, which is
Yeah, that's true.
the reason why I think it'd be like not exactly losing on the spot, but definitely just bad. Anyway, but like I mentioned before, the guard Moonblast blows up the Registeel because burnt, no lefties. This guy comes in, Gligar coming in for the sack. Cool. It's worth noting. Actually, nah. I was gonna say if Michu like kept Terra and he Terra Electric here and could just like spam Double Shock, that might be interesting. But that also takes your fighting typing away, so Crocodile can kind of just sweep you with knockoff. So you probably can't do that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this guy's still a threat. Registeel comes in. We do see the Terra Ghost out there. Gets rocks up. Reasonable. Noivern's coming in, taking 25 next time.
Yeah.
This guard is coming in. Trace the regen. Big tech. That guy's back at like 80 or whatever. Double shock. You lose the typing, so you can't double shock again. And yeah, at this point, I think it is just a matter of technique.
Oh,
from
huge
mind.
double there.
Yeah, that was a great
That's a
double.
really nice double.
And then he says, "Nice fairy."
Every time
resist.
this guard is in, it's just a kill, right? It's
Yeah.
just guaranteed something dies.
Terra's
Yeah,
gone.
just kinda
Fairy resists are
goes- this is
gone.
Basically,
You are
a trade
tracing
game at this
regen on the
point.
slow bro, so you can't even like let's say you got like hazards up, even that wouldn't matter. This Palmot is also coming in 6% from rocks, 10% from light orb. Every time it's just blowing itself up. Hard guard. Hey, I'm back. What's up?
Mm,
Nice
yeah, the
26
guard is
vision.
just kind of going in here.
And that's another kill. Jeez, that's really tough.
Yeah.
And it's gonna stay at full too, because it's just gonna chase
Exactly,
regen.
because of
It's
the
just
regen.
like-
Every time on the bro. Every time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Palmot.
There goes that.
That
Yeah, now
happens, but now Crook can come in. You get knockoffs, you get earthquakes, you get whatever you want.
Interesting that the Crook came in. To be honest, because the Slowbro lives, so
Yeah, but I
does
mean,
the
here's the
Gardevoir, like,
thing.
die
It's
to
like
the Ice
Gardevoir
Punch?
always comes in.
That's true.
yeah. I mean, honestly,
We have vacuum
Yeah,
Oh,
wave.
it's
vacuum
vacuum
wave.
wave.
I'll be
too.
honest,
It's
that-
hilarious.
even
Probably just didn't
even
matter.
still, Reggie was always a sack. So like, I don't think it. Yeah, it was games won. So probably don't need to play as carefully.
The Slowbro, is it Calm Mind? I don't even know if it is. If it was, I mean, you would have Calm Mind there. So
I think it is, but I don't think it matters because Gardevoir Moonblast just does so much,
Yeah.
even if you Calm Mind.
Yeah. And at this point, Gardevoir, Moonblast, Kapow, Moonblast, Kapow. In mind, very convincing win. Gardevoir got 1, 2. I count the Palmot double down as a kill because I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The guard killed everybody. Literally every single mon, I think. Well, the Palm like killed
Kind of.
itself, but
Yeah.
I'm putting that on the guard. I'm putting that on the guard kill count, baby. 6-0 for guard. Let's fucking go. Yeah, no, it was a great game. Great game from Mind. Played really well. Michu came out with some tech. Palma, interesting pick. Would have done a lot if the clicks were maybe just a tad more aggressive, or he just got some turns different. But that is the game we play with breakers like that. Yeah. Anything y'all want to add on, or are we ready to move on to Ruffles? Lenny.
I think that's good.
Okay.
I think so. No, I think I'm good.
All right. Next out that. And here we have Ruffles Lenny. So Ruffles is... Okay, well, actually, let me talk about Lenny's team first. This is the team I brought to RUPL Finals tiebreak when Yenmega, first, quote-unquote, re-dropped into the tier. Because we quick released him because Terra Blast got banned, and we were like, okay, this guy with no ground coverage is not doing nothing. And Ruffles has he has a team. I mean, this just looks like a team. I don't really have
It's
anything interesting
pretty
to say.
standard balanced team, I guess, or standard BO, I guess.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like a pre-shifts team of sorts, but
Yeah, it looks really old-ish kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's a team. You got 6 good mons like Entei, great mon, Gengar, great mon, Registeel, great.
Yeah,
What do you want me to say? It's just they're just good mons.
yeah.
I will say though,
I just haven't seen this combination of 6 in ever, maybe. I don't know, the Slowbro, Chestnut, Registeel seems like a really strong core, but I just never seen that. Or not never, but I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
And I will say though,
People have been training away
this
because
Yenmega
Specshan kind of just claims that squad.
is choice specs, and Gengar actually is a quad resist, so Bug Buzz won't kill it immediately. But basically
one in a
everybody else is
pinch,
either
but-
getting O-code or 2-shot. So I mean, we'll see if Letty can
Yeah.
leverage that.
Registeel lives too, right? Registeel can live too, I think.
I'm pretty sure Registeel, it's it's some
it would have to be
unfavorable role.
Spadef or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends on.
I guess,
depends
yeah.
on the investment. I know
But
the
on
regular
this build, it
Registeel-
is Spadef, right? Surely?
No, the
'Cause we have
regular
Slowbro and
Registeel
Chestnut.
I know has
You
just
need
a very
another-
unfavorable role to live 2 Bug Buzzes.
Yeah. If it's the Fizdef set, then it dies. But on this build, it's surely Spadef, right? Look at Slowbro
Yeah,
Chestnut.
it
What
lives
physical
too
attack
then,
are you
yeah.
afraid of?
Yeah, we'll see
What
how it
physical
goes. We'll
attack
see how
could
it
you
goes.
possibly be afraid of?
Yes, if it's Spadef, then yeah, it lives too, yeah. But barely. So
Yeah.
with rocks it can be a bit iffy. So
We'll see
Oh, well,
how
a
it
spark, I
goes.
guess.
Oh, also notable, the Registeel also is one of them guys that prevents Umbreon from doing a lot of unfair things to this team. This Slowbro, if it's Terra Poison, that's good. But you Terra Poison and there's still a Swampert that could maybe Earthquake you, or Yenmega just Bug Buzzes you, and still kills you, even though you're resisted because your Specs Tinted Lens and probably Terra Bugging. So we'll see if that ends up happening too. But that's only under the very specific situation.
But
where
to be
Registeel
honest, the
dies.
way I look at this is who gets in their breaker more. Because if on Ruffles' side, if he brings in his Entei, it's pretty hard to switch into.
Yeah,
And then
that's
on
true.
Lenny's side, if he brings in his Bug Buzz, it's impossible to switch into. I'd say for one or
Yeah.
2 times with the Registeel and Gengar.
All right, let's get right into it. Let's see how it goes. Lead off Gengar from Ruffles, Migo from Lenny. Do you see a U-turn here? No, we just Brave Bird right off the bat. Okay.
Great.
so that might not be Scarf Gar, that's because oh well actually
I mean, if
probably
you were
doesn't
Scarfbird, you're not
KO.
going to kill the Migo, and if you die to Brave Bird, I mean, just going down him on is not exactly great.
Yeah,
Especially-
that's fair, yeah. I didn't think that,
Registeel
yeah.
covers the U-turn and the thing. It's not that bad.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Registeel comes in, and I think we see Rocks go up here, probably. Because, this is probably definitely
Rocks you
just
probably
Scarf.
want to get
Yeah,
up
we see
because
Rocks come up. We see Rocks come up with
Specshan
the
is
You
so
wanna-
pellets.
grinding.
You really want to limit that Yenmega, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rocks are
you
very
do.
important to keep up. And you are basically going to be able to keep them up because that Vern is... Well, I mean, it can Super Fang down your Registeel, but I don't know if that's something that, Lenny is going to
Yeah,
want to
only thing would be Flame, but I
Okay,
don't
well, you do
think
give
it's
up the
here.
Registeel immediate... Oh, you don't Super Fang, though. You go for the Fog. Okay. U-turn.
Oh, and it's not Super Fang.
No, it's
Oh,
Super
it's
Fang.
not
It's
Super
Super
Fang.
Fang. It's my team. I know the shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know why you didn't go for
It's,
it.
what? What? No Roost?
All right.
Or no Draco? What? It has to be either no Draco or no Roost then, right? If it's Super
Yeah, it's
Fang?
no Draco. It's I think it's pretty sure it's just Super
Oh
Fang.
my god, okay.
Actually, let me go check. I will.
Yeah,
you
this...
sure?
Whatever. Maybe it is Super Fangless. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I put Super Fang on it
Well,
though.
it's probably Super Fangless because like that just seems passive.
Oh, what the
this is gonna
fuck?
be
Why did the
huge.
Omega
That's a
come in?
big
What the
hit.
hell?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Yeah, I remember that.
Why did
Hey,
the
to be
Omega
honest-
come in?
What do you go into? What do you go into?
Going to Umbreon or some shit. I don't know. Force a
And
top
then what?
turn.
You Terra Poison and then you lose a guy anyway? Like, it's not that.
I mean, you Terra Poison, and then Swampert comes in, you use Earthquake a few times, and Omega comes
Yeah,
in.
it's kind of a bit
I don't know.
iffy.
I feel
So.
like there was a better thing to do there. Okay, we see Omega
let's see.
T-Bug,
I'm curious
Bug
to see how
Buzz,
this
50%. Cool.
Oh,
Do you
so it
get it?
is.
Nope.
Oh yeah, it's Spadef. Yeah.
So rocks go up there. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Burn
Oh, well,
comes
you
in,
probably would think. Oh yeah, I
dies.
need to switch up.
Does
But
Burn live? I thought, dude,
Right.
yeah, I was gonna say, this shit dies.
Well, that was a
Yeah.
crit too.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think
know if
it's
that
like a
mattered. I
roll.
want to say it didn't matter, but maybe it did. Unsure.
it's probably a roll. I'm guessing.
Entei comes in. You see Perk come out. Sacred Fire. Are you Trailblaze?
Okay, yeah, it
Oh,
was
you
a
also
roll.
get the burn. You also got
25%
burn.
chance to kill.
It is Trailblaze. Guy
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, this
Fair
is
enough.
This is big now. Like, you kind of have to
Umbreon
Well, you
switch
still
comes
have
in.
in.
Umbreon,
Okay.
which is your only play.
Throw up a wish.
But, like, that's what I was saying. If
Yeah.
you had you have gone into Umbreon on the Slowbro and you let it get burned, like, you lose. You know?
I mean, it probably is going to get burnt at some point. Oh,
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
Why
it's
did I
sub.
rush up?
So sub lefty. So that's probably why I switched.
Oh,
And
Terra
then
Fairy.
Terra Fairy. So
Whoa!
This time
What
you
is
just-
wait? This is tech. Hold on, this is kind of tech actually.
This
What the hell?
is tech.
yeah,
I
this
think this
kind
still
of just
loses.
sits on
Is this
this
plot?
Umbreon.
You gotta be plot, right? Yeah, you should be
Might
clicking
be
plot
like
right now.
Wisp.
It could be
Encore or
split,
something,
maybe. I don't know. Could be.
Oh,
Okay, it
anything.
is
Flame
Wisp.
makes
It
sense.
is
Oh, it is
Wisp.
Oh,
Wisp.
it's Wisp. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a big Wisp. That
Oh, so
that
now,
Umbreon
dude, the
is
sub
doing
won't even
jack.
break like ever now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now Raffles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raffles is like very firmly
The
in the
one
driver's
Pokemon
seat
that
now.
can hit it
Because like this
behind sub
Gengar is
that doesn't get
definitely
completely
coming out of
reactive.
this with a sub up,
None.
probably. Or okay, so Lenny
Yeah,
goes
for
into
sure,
Entei.
for
It's
sure.
like okay, let me get some chip off, or let me trade HP on Entei to break the sub and stuff. Trailblaze, cool.
Oh, that's a great Trailblaze.
Yeah, that's a
Trailblaze.
good
So
Trailblaze, yeah.
Unfortunately,
This
the
slow
Slowbros
road
are
Slowbro.
full.
gets in.
So yeah.
Okay, but like here's the thing: you could just Draco this Reggie now, and kill it. But if I remember correctly, yeah, it does miss. So it was super
Yeah, it
fangless.
missed. Yeah,
it
that
was
was
super
like,
fangless. Yeah,
I think that was a pretty
Okay, well,
big
but
miss.
that's like a really
fun.
substantial miss though, right? Because it's like that Draco, you kill the Registeel, you could deny rocks forever, and maybe Yenmega can still come in and kill.
You know what?
Chestnut
I'm
or
actually
kill
not
Slowbro.
convinced that it does 16. Is that wrong?
Well, yeah, would it be dependent? Like, because if this is for death, so like,
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
it
Let's see.
would.
It does 15. I would have lived, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
this shit
it
was
would have.
not
It
Yeah.
probably was
good.
a roll.
main
probably
thing
was a roll.
main thing would be like it would be way lower because I remember through this game it got like lefties.
Oh, it
did
would
a
have
lot.
been just. It would have been 6% or 5% lower. That's it. So it would have been at 5% instead of 10 here.
Burn come in. You see the Draco on the Slowbro, try to prevent the Registeel coming in. Ruffles makes a good play though, stays in.
Because
Realizes
now
the
the
burn can't
Registeel's
kill it.
getting even more HP. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
As soon as that Draco doesn't kill, this
You
Registeel.
get this
You know,
fog off. Do we
Yeah,
see
this
Yenmega?
Reggie
Reggie
kind of
very
just becomes
powerful.
immortal.
and then he just
U-turn.
rocks
Do you see
again.
Yenmega
Good
come
Yen
in?
Mega though.
This thing does get a kill right now. Chestnut, Bend, cool. But now Entei can come in, and Entei's doing his type of, his unfair stuff. Yeah. E-speed? Finish this
easily
off.
kills.
Yeah, just speed for
Easily.
speed.
Yeah.
Umbreon's already burnt. And,
Oh, and then this Registeel's even more HP farming.
yeah, and at this point, the Registeel,
Yeah.
I think, just wraps the game. I don't really think there's a ton you can do.
Like that
Yeah,
Draco,
there's
not
not really
like
much
you.
you can
That
do.
Draco miss was like annoying, but it didn't really matter.
I mean, it could have been a roll. You never know. Like, if that Reggie dies and these rocks never go up, I mean, things are
Sure, but
perhaps
if it's
different.
a roll, then it's like you have to get the roll and you have to not miss. The stats are probably like not.
Yeah,
was
and
I
now the
did.
Iron Defense that is kind of just game, I feel.
Yeah.
Like
How does that?
I would probably say that it's unlucky if you did die then if it was a roll because you have to hit and you have to get the roll.
Right. I think it was also pretty interesting choosing Defog instead of Dracoing immediately on that. Like, one turn you had it in front of, because he defogged first. The Reggie came in, got the 6%. You could have just fired off a Raw Draco. Yeah, on the Slowbro,
yeah.
you could have just fired off a Raw Draco, and that probably would have been alright too. But, yeah, did not work out. for Lenny, and yeah, Ruffles walked away with the win. You know, I don't really think there was anything super. I mean, actually the Gengar was like mad tech. Sub Will-O-Wisp was crazy. Terra Fairy, that's pretty heat.
Yeah, that's really cool. Actually,
Everything
I think it
else-
should be Nasty Plot though, because if it's Nasty Plot, I probably like 6-0 some stalls, hey? Because you can sub on the Blissey, and then you
probably.
can like Nasty Plot. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. There wasn't really anything else I think notable. Well, Trailblaze Extreme Speed is kind of interesting. Probably just 4 attacks, right? Like say probably Stone Edge last.
Yeah,
Never
4
clicked
attacks,
it, but you gotta
definitely.
assume it's Stone Edge last.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a game. That was a game. Any closing thoughts? Were we ready for Zugabu Meru?
No, not really. Just
Ready for the
it
next
shows
one?
that
Right.
yeah, old teams can still work. So
Okay, here we go. Zugabu Royale versus Meru.
yeah.
So this is
Oh,
just
this
this is
game.
some ridiculous HO versus just a regular looking team again. There's Glade
Yeah.
here. It's interesting. You don't see that guy all the time. I don't think he'll be super useful in this
Zugubu's team.
matchup.
This is what's wrong with the tier.
Yeah. Okay, this is I remember this game too because Zugabu makes like an all-time bad play turn 1 and gets rewarded for it. So let's look at it. Let's peep it. We see Cleavor. We see Registeel. Cool. Terra fighting.
Yeah, the
Terrifying.
terrifying. Yeah,
Crits!
that was what it was.
Oh my
And then
god.
crit.
Which, by the way, that doesn't matter unless I guess the Cleavor's choice banded. But I'm pretty sure like that on this team, this Cleavor is not choice banded. It's gonna be like
Yeah, it's
fucking
definitely
Scarf or
not
Sash or
choice-banded.
some shit like that. So that close combat, huge. Because not only does that deny like everything, like it denies Stealth Rock, it denies like potential T-Wave, it denies breaking the Sash. This is like a huge thing for Meru turn 1. And like he fucking Terra'd for that. It doesn't kill. It's,
Yeah.
that was an all-time stinker play from Zugabu and absolutely rewarded.
I kind of maybe get it. Like if it does like 90%, maybe because you can Stone Axe the next time. It's like I was like okay, maybe.
And then you can potentially argue that like Mouse kind of goes crazy. So
Yeah, like I
there's
get it.
some reasoning behind
I
it.
mean,
but
maybe if Mouse
I
had
don't think
Terra
he will
or
get.
some shit, but like it doesn't anymore.
Probably
Like,
just like CC twice, right? Like that does more. That does similar amount, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, you could have also done that for sure. That like the Terra was just like I don't know.
it was overkill.
Yeah,
but
you
then it
had
was
no reason to
rewarded.
do this, especially on HO where Terra is such a big deal. Like with Terra, stuff like Bisharp, stuff like Mousehold, stuff like Necrozma, they become a lot scarier versus just playing them straight up, which now you can do. But just again, losing rocks and losing just the Reggie turn 1 is pretty huge. And the Cleaver walks away scot free again. You get no information on this if it's like Scarfed or Sashed or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, like I can understand it because theoretically, like SD Sucker Punch from Bisharp now does kind of win, like kind of.
That what?
Oh, what the hell?
Well, that was not a right play by Meru either. You should have just
Draco, right? Yeah.
even if you just wanted to flame and you thought it was Sash. I mean, that's reasonable too, but you just don't Terra. Like I don't.
No, well, if you flame, you have to Terra because otherwise the Stone Axe goes up, right?
I mean, that's what I'm assuming. Meru played it like it was Sash Cleavor, but like you kind of just have to be
Yeah.
okay with like you can't commit Terra here. That's basically the thing because now you actually are at risk of losing to because your Wochen loses out on like a potential Terra, like your Gengar loses out on a potential Terra that might have let it live like a Bisharp Sucker Punch or some shit. Like Entei loses out on Terra. I don't know. You just Terra a defensive Terra here versus Cleavor does not seem
Yeah, I don't know. These first 2 turns, I don't know what either player is doing, to be honest. But it's
Alright, we'll just keep it rolling.
chill.
See the flame, you see Wochen out on the Necro. Is it DD Necro or is it Meat Beam? Okay, that tells us nothing.
Just okay, that's fine.
Could get Bisham,
Bisharp.
Unspored, cute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Knocked off, cute.
decently big sounds cool, I guess.
Ironhead does not
Not
want.
SD, just
We see Leafy
raw
come out here.
Ironhead.
Yup. Ironhead.
Why
Oh,
is it-
and
oh,
crit.
that's a hard crit.
Ain't that tough. Ain't that tough. Is this foul play? Oh no.
Yeah,
Did Vern come out? I mean, that crit is tough. Like, HP on Bochen is probably still
Yeah,
kind of
of
relevant.
course.
See a flame again.
This is so odd. So odd.
Glade
Egg
comes in.
Glade?
Okay, it is
Oh,
DD. Necro.
it's tough.
Get the Night Slash off.
Yeah, Glade dead. That's good at least. Or
You know, I
Zuzu.
mean, Zugabu's like winning this by a lot. Except Entei also kind
To
of
be
fucks
honest,
up his entire team.
yeah,
I'm not
Entei
gonna
looks
lie.
really strong. This is what I was about to say too. This shit looks really strong.
Okay, you Mouse, Pop
Oh,
Bomb into the Gar, cool.
no bite?
Bish come in on the trick, cool.
Okay.
He spike up.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh. I think it's a little too late. But if he got him up earlier,
Yeah, if you got him up earlier,
that's
that
pretty good.
probably would have been nice. Force the
Yeah,
Mouse
that would
to
have
do
definitely
something. The Mouse
changed a
comes
lot.
in now. Tidy up.
Oh, what? Why not just pop up? What is going
Pourquoi?
on,
You don't
dude?
have fucking Terra. You can't Terra Ghost out of this. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Wait, he just gives a
Okay.
Mimikyu too?
Oh,
Dude, the Mouse is at 10. Keep the disguise. What? What?
Oh my
What?
God.
You got to just burn to what?
yeah, I just.
What is...
Dude, does this guy just win?
Oh my God. And now it's just GG.
Wait, if he burns the Cleavor, right? I mean, he probably still. Okay, but again,
Okay, not
this
that
is
weird,
why
but-
that first turn thing. Because like, yeah, I mean, well, you didn't burn, I guess, but like, if this Cleavor got like, I don't know, body pressed or some shit, like he just lost the game. He lost the game. Like, what was he supposed to do? Fucking nothing.
Maybe
Flamethrower.
Scyther still wins though. Scyther might still win. Yeah, I think it does because CC into CC
Yeah, no,
wins.
the
Right?
Scyther wins. The Scyther wins. But
Jesus, this is a.
I mean, Zugabu found
insane
like
game. I don't,
like the way to lose this game. Even after that
yeah.
unbelievable start, like, bruh. Insane. Literally insane stuff. I don't even know why the Entei Trailblaze. You have extreme speed. The mouse can't Terra. You're faster than Cleavor.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
he thought it was Scarf
It's just-
Cleavor, which is fair.
I guess that's, yeah. I could. Scarf Cleavor is not uncommon on HO, so that makes sense. But yeah, that's what a tragedy game for Meru, who somehow then kind of clawed it back, kind of. Like, imagine if that Stone Axe missed, bro. Like,
Yeah.
ooh. Why did he even click
right?
Stone Axe, bro? Wait, why wouldn't he just CC? If he was scarfed, he's Terra fighting. You just swept.
I don't know.
I'm guessing that CC doesn't kill the Entei if it gets burned, but Stone Axe is like a roll. Maybe is my guess.
He was Terra fighting though. Maybe. Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
Terra fighting and stab is the same thing, right?
Yeah. I guess that's true. So that was interesting.
Stone Axe is stronger, for sure.
Yeah. What a game. What a game.
Just. It's something.
You know, I mean,
I
this is
don't know
definitely the
what to call
messiest
it,
game that we
something.
had. Double turn one Terras basically, and then turn one crit amongst other things that happened. It
If
is,
he kept that Terra on the Noivern, it
on
would
the
have been
burn,
like
yeah. Imagine if the Entei could have Terra that last.
That's what I'm saying. If he could have Terra, yeah.
That would have been so good, yeah.
Ooh, it was raps. It was raps. But that is how the cookie crumble. Or even the Wo-Chen, bro. Imagine if the Wo-Chen turned into like a ghost type at this point in the game. Like, come on. We could have been doing something. But that is the game we play. And for Zugabu, he did win this game. And I'm pretty sure he went on to, he won the set too. So that was interesting. This set actually ended in like some ridiculous fashion. Because Meru was like, it went to game 5. And Meru was like winning game 5. And then they timed out when they had like a 1 position. Which was like, pretty crazy.
Oh, that's got it. Yeah, that would sting.
And now we have a
That would
grassy
definitely
mirror for some reason. I don't know.
This is awesome. This is everything that's right with the tier.
I don't know why. Okay, but see, both of them are doing this, right? But they don't
think they
have
just did
the
not
guy,
care about prepping
which makes
for
this
you.
funny, which is Chestnut, who clicks Belly Drum and Grassy Glide
That's
and farms
Yeah.
people. But he's not here. So it's like, what are you even doing?
He's
What
not
are we
on
doing?
anything. He's on either. Neither of them want the funny.
Exactly,
Chestnut.
that's what I'm saying. They don't have the funny thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's just see how it goes. We got Thwacky on Thwacky
Turns-
action, and we got Pert versus Cleavor on the lead. Trailblaze does a little bit of damage. Cool. Do we see the flip or the rocks? We see the rocks. Cool. Okay, well, this Cleavor is now going to kill like 8 guys because he's Trailblazed twice. He's probably faster than
He's gonna
literally
kill-
everything possible.
They're gonna kill two, right? Grassy Glide into the monkey. What's the monkey's name? Graffaye? He's gonna. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
the
just Grassy Glide
Graffaye,
plus
yeah.
kills.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe a
the
roll
graph
here.
is slower than this guy. Just because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be
Is
like running a ton of speed.
No, I think it.
Okay, we see Torterra
Oh well.
coming
Oh
in,
no, yeah, it's
and
the
this guy Grassy Glide.
yeah that
Oh,
grassy
oh.
glide one. Yeah.
It's Glide.
And
Yeah,
Life
it's
Orb,
Glide,
which is
yeah.
interesting. We see Necro
Yeah,
come
so-
in. Okay, he is
Yeah, +1 defense.
Grassy Seed.
Really, the Tort just smashes here, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And Headlong Rush is
does.
not
And
nerfed
Headlong?
by the Grassy
Yeah.
thing.
And
He also could
but it won't
Woodhammer.
kill because it's gonna do like 60. Oh, whoa! Well,
I
I guess
feel
Life
like
Orb.
he
Yeah.
Phase
could have.
yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if Stories was Woodhammer. If she was, that definitely would have killed, but it also probably would have killed you. So it's like, is that worth
It
it?
definitely would have killed the guy.
Probably
Yeah.
not. But we do see Headlong do like 1,000% because Tort is built tremendous, and I guess this is like, just full offensive on the Necro. We have Ori in, QD. Now, notably, this thing, Terra Blast is banned, but this thing specifically kind of
Because
has
it's
Terra
Terra
Blast
Blast
still, because
Yeah.
Rev Dance is just Terra Blast. Is it Rev Dance though? And is it a useful Terra
I
into
think
Bishop?
it might be slash from what I remember, but like
Who knows?
even regardless, it
That's
like
a
you taunt
crazy
here,
heads
but
up.
then you
Why-
don't.
What?
Yeah, it's slash. Yeah.
He's just trying to flinch it down. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get why stories didn't terror this. Like that kind of just won.
Well,
if
that
it
just means it's
terrored,
not.
I
It's
feel.
not Rev Dance, or it's a Terra that's not useful, even if you are Rev Dance.
Yeah, like if it's
I
Terra
guess,
Fairy
yeah,
or
it might be
something, then
steel.
Ironhead.
Like a graph
No,
come in.
yeah.
Okay, so this is interesting because this guy also could just win the game. He could. If you're like low kick for the Bishop
Yeah.
and
Okay.
perhaps there's still Terra on the board, right? Yeah, there's still Terra on the board. But you could just be like low kick for the Bishop, and then like you're probably faster than Necrozma. Comfy can't kill you, kill Thwacky, and then it's just like graph on graph violence, right? So
Yeah.
it's interesting to see
And
what happens
like
here.
because there's also the
Okay,
PZ
the Necro
in the
is back.
back.
Okay, and
is the
this
thing.
is an interesting thing too, because like if you're E-turn, right, and you recognize that this graph actually probably does kill my entire team, it has that potential. You probably do want to save the Bishop, I guess, because like that sucker punch might end up being pretty substantial and killing it. Like it might
Yeah.
just come down to like Comfy D-Kiss and Bishop sucker punch has to clean this thing up.
Main thing is encore, but like you kind of have to gamble that.
Well, it's not encoring
'Cause-
there. Like
Yeah,
If this
I
graph
I
is
know. I
clicking
mean, like
something, it's-
when you
it's
come
low
back
kick.
in, it's like encore, but then you kind of just have to gamble that dice.
yeah, I was almost thinking
Is
like
what I'm saying.
okay, because like spoiler, low kick gets clicked here. I was thinking if you
Yeah.
predict that, if you're like, okay, well, E-turn needs this Bishop to not lose to this. If I just Swords Dance, does this thing just like fucking win? like,
Yeah. It probably. Well,
okay, so
main
here
thing,
we go.
yeah.
We get graph on graph. Gonk is faster, does 44. Okay, Facade
Yeah, and there's
47, and
Facade,
that's in
What
Bishop
the
range.
hell?
So knockoff, which is
It's
weaker. It's actually it probably is like the same base power as Gunk Shot, but like just a different role.
yeah,
But
probably, yeah.
you miss out on the KO, and at this point you just Facade, and yeah, at this the guy just dies. Cool. PZ comes
Maybe
in.
PC with like something. I don't know. Nothing.
It's slower than the graph. It gets poisoned, and the game is just instantly over. Okay.
agility.
I'm pretty sure
It's
the game is
probably
over
the last
anyway,
graph.
just because PZ doesn't have a way to touch that guy in the sense of like.
Yeah, well,
killing
if it
him.
was Ice Beam Thunderbolt, maybe it might have done something, but also at the
I
same
mean,
time,
maybe
I
if
don't
it got
think
the
it's getting
special attack
okay.
boost, you could pray for something, but like you didn't even get the special attack
Yeah.
boost. You got the attack boost.
But also,
So,
there's the Confe in the back, so like that's kind of just game still.
I mean that depends on what the PZ like. It showed agility, but if it was like nasty plot recover like that old set, then it probably just beats the Comfy. But
It has to take the Grafia attack, right? So it's always
no,
gonna
that's
be in
the
range
thing.
of
Well, here's the
Crash
thing. I don't. This is like some turbo fat PZ, I think, Because if it was, this graph should not be faster than this guy, I don't think. If it's just like max speed, which makes me think it isn't.
If it's just like max speed adamant graphite, it's still
I mean, this guy,
faster.
it's going to be like
still,
bulk
yeah, I think it's still
invested.
faster.
No, I mean, this guy's going to be bulk invested for sure. Because it's like Graph has such bad defenses. Like, he's also just like so naturally quick. You don't exactly need a ton of investment to like outpace everything once you get the +2 boost, which is what you build Graph considering.
The graph could be like one more. 96 speed EVs reach 280, which is one more than modest PZ, so that could be it. But it's probably also invested, I think.
No, I mean it's probably faster than like your. If I was gonna build a guy like this, it would probably be like I'd want him faster than like the base 80s, like your Galids, your Gardevoirs of the world.
Probably Vena and stuff. That's probably what you want.
Venusaur 2 under grassy terrain.
That's
so
285.
Your base 80s,
which is still slower.
Yeah.
So
it's just like a really
it's probably just PZ. Modest.
Or modest, yeah. I guess it could just be max.
Yeah,
modest.
I think it's just modest, easy probably, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because like you have Grafai and Port for the faster mons, and like you probably just don't really care as much about the speed, but yeah,
for sure. Well, there you have it. We have a grassy mirror in which I'm pretty sure grassy terrain got set once, and then it was just the guys
again
freaking duking it out. So
yeah,
that was fun. And that was also all the RU games for this first set of Slam. Because I'm pretty sure, well, there's no RU in this set. Frank and Tenny never played RU. And Booth Ruby Blood also never played RU. Also, Crying FC, did they play RU? I feel like no.
Well, I think
it did not link me to their game.
Actually.
It did not link me to their game, which makes me say they didn't play RU, I think. Actually, no, I remember this set. Yeah.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
FC won Ubers, and then Crying won like NU, PU, and like UU, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was no RU from them. So that is it for round 1. And yeah, guys can also kind of see the overall results for round 1. Every single high seed, with the exception of Fog, won. So that's pretty interesting. One upset.
Is that really high seed?
Tries. Yeah. Well, Booth was high seed, Crying high seed, Ruffles, Zigbu, Frank, like every high seed that was not. Yeah. But yeah, that is that. I'm pretty sure we also have tiers for the quarterfinals, so we'll probably cover this too whenever that happens.
Yeah.
And we do have potential RU in every single matchup, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yep.
What do you guys think about this as we like kind of wrap up? We can do a little bit of maybe looking at the future. What do y'all think about these matchups as far as RU is concerned?
Mind gaming first Booth, I think mind gaming just because he's mind gaming. Turn first Crying is definitely going to be interesting if it goes to RU, but so I have no clue about that. Franklin first Fogbound, I think, might be. Oh no, that's not a rematch, I don't think, but definitely going to be probably highlight Emir, and then like Zugaboo versus Ruffles, it's like 2 cheeses, but Ruffles have definitely like gone outside of cheese, so I mean, all of these games are interesting, honestly. Like, there's nothing that I can say, like, oh, I know this is a flop MU, but yeah.
Yeah, I concur. I'm on the same wavelength. Except I think that, like, I would be a fool to bet against Franklin. Though I do think it's going to be the highlight game. But yeah, I think Franklin's the best, like, RU player ever or something. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he is number 1 in the Hall of Fame. I think Franklin is, probably turbo favored. I'm interested to see specifically what Crying brings. Because they are very, notable as far as just bringing stupid shit in, like, every tier that they ever play. So yeah. I wonder what that manifests in with RU, or if they're, like, have someone helping them and they just get past something, and then it's like, okay, whatever. LBN and Fernape type deal. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Yeah. Otherwise, I think everything's fair. This game too, I heavily favor Ruffles, and that's not necessarily a detraction from Zugubu, but it definitely is, because that was a horrible turn 1 play that he made versus like that was a ridiculous play that got rewarded when it should not have been rewarded. So I'm like, Ruffles also just played like really tight game versus Lenny, and I'm like, I don't know, I just like that just feels like it should be a more reasonable pick to me. But yeah, who knows? Perhaps Zugaboo just turn 1 Terra crits again, and it all works out. You never know. But okay, I think that's that for this video, guys. Is there anything you want to say before we cut it off?
Don't
Thanks for
think
watching.
so. I think I'm all good.
HJK, you good?
Yep, thanks for watching. That's all I got.
All right, yeah, you heard the man. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Probably catch you later for more Grand Slam gaming if there are you content. You never know. All right, until next time, peace.